Hi there, I'm Ismail from Lemon, and in today's lesson, I'm going to show you a very common SEO situation. Your page is ranking well, then suddenly a competitor passed you. Most people immediately think they built backlinks, but very often the reason might be much simpler. They might have simply updated their content, and Google now sees their page as more relevant and more current. I'm going to show you how to verify that in a few minutes. Now, the first thing is to open Google and then search a target keyword you want to rank for. Now, I'm going to open one of the top ranking competitors pages. So let's say our keyword is SEO companies in London. Okay, so now let's see. Number one here is Midland Marketing. So from here, we can open this website here, and we can scroll through the page. The first thing you want to look for is if there is a visible page update on the page where it says it was last updated. And usually the quickest way to do that is to just search the word update, and it only shows up once, so there is no visible update on this website, because usually many sites show something like updated on or last modified. If this date is recent and the page is older, that alone can influence, and your page is older, that can influence your ranking, especially if it's informational. But in this case, it's a business page, so you wouldn't expect to see that. Google prefers content that is maintained, not content that is abandoned. So now, this is where it gets interesting. Many websites don't show that date publicly, but Google can still see it. So all you have to do is right click and view page source, or use the shortcut Control U, and then you Control F, and then you simply say search last month. That doesn't show anything. Then you can now check date modified, and then right here you can see that the today is the 17th of February, and this page was last updated on the 9th of February 2026. So websites often include structured data that tells search engines when the page was last updated, and this is a direct freshness signal to Google. Now, when you compare your page, let's see our own page. Let's see pearllemon.com, and then we do the same thing. We can see that ours is a bit slightly behind. We last updated on the 2nd of February. So you see that there's a difference of about a week. So usually, if our page hadn't been updated in a long time and theirs was updated fairly recently, Google may consider their information more reliable because their information is newer. Google doesn't just rank the best page, it often ranks the most recently maintained good page. Now, You can sometimes even see this directly on the search results. If Google shows a recent date for them and not for you, that's another freshness signal. Is there any page here with a date attached to it? No, not really. So it doesn't show for anybody. But why this matters? Your page did not become bad. If someone takes over from you in a certain position on SEO, it's not because your page became bad. It's simply because your competitor became newer. SEO is not a one-time task. You can't just build a page and forget about it. You know, Google rewards maintained content. So to recap quickly, your process is to search the keyword, open a top competitor, check for a visible update date, and then if you can't find one, you check the page source for last modified or date modified, and then you compare to your page. Before assuming you need backlinks or a full rewrite, first check for freshness. Sometimes the fix is simply updating and maintaining your page, and that alone can recover rankings. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this educative, and if you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.